Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a twin flame reading today, but this is a different kind of a twin flame reading. This is a reading for those of you that have a particular mindset on this journey right now. There's no right or wrongs on this journey. It just happens to be maybe where you are at. And why I'm inspired to do this particular video is because I have run across a lot of people recently that I have done personal readings for that are in this kind of vibration and energy. And I don't think at the end of the day that it's actually a bad mindset to have. And, it is an opinion at the end of the day. Other people have different focuses on their twin flame journey. Other people have certain belief systems about the twin flame journey. So I'm not necessarily here to share with you guys what my belief system is, because my belief system is just mine and it's special for my own twin flame journey and my own healing and ascension in this lifetime. So it's not going to really matter to me what other people think about twin flames or what other people think is going to happen or what's supposed to happen or what's not going to happen. That doesn't really matter to me. I don't concern myself too much with what other people think about twin flames. That's why I don't do a lot of educating. Some people will request for me to talk about twin flames. And I just don't for specific reasons. Because one, I don't really think it's important. I don't have all the answers. At the end of the day, I don't know shit. And neither does anybody else. We're all just here trying to figure it out. Seriously. Anybody that claims to be a twin flame expert, and sometimes I will get those very lovely comments from people, and I totally understand where you're coming from. It's super sweet to say that, but I will never, refer to myself as a twin flame guru or expert, because I am not. I'm definitely not. I am new to this journey, as in new to the label. I have been on the twin flame journey unbeknownst to me for a very long time, over a decade. I just didn't realize it. But when I finally had a label to slap on it, it was just like, oh, wow, I was able to, finally resonate with people that were talking about it and do some research of my own. And of course, at the end of the day, I took what resonated with me and I got rid of what doesn't. And I'll just give you guys one of my opinions of something that doesn't resonate with me. But it doesn't mean that you guys can't resonate with it and that we all can't get along. This whole concept that twin flames come from the same soul and that it's like a soul that's split in two. I just can't get with that for whatever reason. It just doesn't resonate with me at all. And again, it doesn't make it right or wrong. It's just not resonating with what I kind of see the twin flame journey and this whole experience all about. I get it. I feel like we're all connected, actually. Every single person comes from the same source. So to narrow it down to just a specific, you and someone else come from something special, it's a special contract, yes. But we all come from, I feel, the same source. And so that's just my opinion. I just feel like it's a little too boxed in, that kind of thinking. And I think that some people want to make this connection more than maybe what it really is or is supposed to. So coming up with things like that, such as it's two people that are split into, the same or into different souls, and until they find one another, they're never going to find peace and happiness. I mean, yeah, can the twin flame journey feel like that? Absolutely. But I feel like that might have been created for people that are just desperately looking for another person to fulfill their happiness or fill their void. That's just, again, my opinion. Take it or leave it. So my point is that we don't all have to agree. We can agree to disagree. But this particular reading is for those of you that are not focused on a physical union, perhaps ever in this lifetime or just at this moment with your twin flame. You're completely at ease as to whatever this journey is supposed to teach you. You may be in another connection, so you do not desire to leave your current partner, because why? You love your current partner. Your current partner is a beautiful soulmate, someone that you have an amazing life with. I hear this all the time. I don't desire to leave my current partner, but because I have this twin flame contract, should I? Fuck no. I mean, seriously. I'm not trying to make people feel stupid for asking that question, but I'm just like, oh my God, Is there information running around in this community telling you that you need to dump your marriage or a good relationship on account of this connection? That's just nuts, So if you're happy and you're doing well and you don't feel like you need to come into some sort of physical union with your twin flame, then that's something that you need to listen to. You need to listen to your inner voice. Don't listen to someone out there that tells you all twin flames must come together. Where the fuck is this information coming from? I seriously do not know. And maybe some of you have just gotten to a point of defeat to where you're just like, you know what? It's just probably never going to happen. So it's just best for me to just either move on, forget about it, or I'm always going to feel this person in my heart space, but I'm not going to count on a reconnection. Regardless of what not brought you to, because you guys may have been brought to this reading because of the label twin flame. But now that you're listening to this, I would say probably 3/4 of you have fallen off, and that quarter that is remaining right now, maybe that's where you're at. Maybe that's where you're at on your journey. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave it up to Spirit to see what they have to tell you in regards to your journey. And if it is perhaps possible, if you and this person are destined for union. But what I will say is this, and this is another one of my opinions, not one person on this planet can tell you exactly what's going to happen. Sorry, cannot be done. That's, again, my opinion. I don't give a shit what kind of gifts you claim to have. I don't care what your crystal ball tells you or what Spirit is telling you. There are mixed cross messages everywhere. If you were that ascended and divine and clear in your messages, you wouldn't be here on this planet. So we're all here, students, learning. And so there is no perfection here. So there's room for error. So my point is, never put your fate or destiny of your connection in a psychic or a reader, or especially a general reading, whatever comes through. So whatever we're bringing forth in regards to future tense, just take it very lightly and take it as what you might need to know at this time. So if something comes through that's very promising, that there may be some sort of a union in this lifetime, maybe that will work for you in a positive way. And maybe if it comes through as it's not looking so hot, maybe that's because Spirit knows perhaps that it's time for you to start letting go even further than maybe you already have. And it doesn't mean you're going to lose the connection. If you are truly a twin flame with the deep soul connection like this has attached to it, you're not going to be able to let this person go. And I don't mean that you're not going to be able to let them go and that you're going to be in pain your entire life. Absolutely not. You can transmute that energy. Absolutely. I've done it. And I know other people that are doing that right now and have done it, and they are no longer even like doing twin flame stuff. They're just focusing on healing other people and just kind of doing their own thing. And I think that that's great. But I still feel called to basically help people that are struggling. Even though I don't feel like I'm really struggling on my own twin flame journey, I feel like I'm in this bracket of people. So I totally identify with this energy that you're just not focused on physical union. It doesn't mean you're trying to ruin it for everybody else. I think that some people are meant for union in this lifetime, absolutely. But I don't think that if it doesn't happen, then somehow you're going to be broken for the rest of your life. No, that's a state of mind. That's your own belief system. That's your own attachment to what you think this twin flame stuff maybe is all about. But again, at the end of the day, I don't know shit. Meaning, I don't claim to be the expert here or the guru here. Some people want to say that, and I think it's so sweet. I do. It's so sweet when people say, oh my gosh, you're the twin flame guru or, expert. Absolutely not. Love it. Thank you so much. But that's absolutely not who I am. I don't claim to be an expert. I really don't share my opinion too much on what I think about twin flames and all this other stuff because, again, at the end of the day, it's just a bunch of perspectives. That's all it is. It's just a bunch of freaking perspectives. Nobody's right. Nobody's wrong. We're just trying to just stay in your own fucking lane. I posted about this just last week on Instagram. Just stay in your own fucking lane. You stay in your lane. I'll stay in my lane. You do you. I'll do me. and we're both on the same journey. We're both on the same pathway. I think we both want the same thing, perhaps, or, which is to basically ascend, to clear, to heal, to raise the vibration. So if we both want the same thing, then why are you worrying about what I'm wearing? And why am I worrying about what you're wearing? Why don't we just stay in our own lane and just do our own thing and just stop with the bullshit, right? So anyways, I have no idea why I went into all that, but my point is that you basically are just open for whatever comes through here today. You're just at that point. You're at this point for a reason. You're totally okay. So we're going to be using these 2 decks here. Twin Flame Journey Tarot that I created, and my Twin Flame Oracle. Both available in my Etsy shop. This is the first thing that Spirit wants to bring forth. We have numbing. Oh my gosh, you guys, what I'm getting here is that you can try and numb it all you want, but if you're numbing it, what you're doing is you're hiding from it. This is not a connection that you're meant to hide from. You're meant to embrace it. You're meant to embrace the pain, the ugliness, and all of it. You're also meant to embrace the light. So you can try to numb it out and pretend like it doesn't exist, pretend that you can forget all about it, pretend that, you're just done with this journey. I hear this all the time. And then people are back, So, and sometimes people don't come back because maybe that's not the kind of experience that they were really having to begin with. But if you find yourself continuously drawn to the twin flame journey, there may be a reason. Now, it doesn't necessarily indicate that the person that you're drawn to the journey is your twin flame. I think sometimes people are attracted to the journey just to kind of find out that maybe the person they thought was their twin flame maybe isn't, which is fine, but you're still on the journey and it's still helping you, and that's all that matters. But as much as we want to numb this connection, we can't. It can't be done. You're not supposed to numb the connection. You're supposed to learn how to dance with this connection. You're not supposed to block it out. It's not meant to be blocked out. It's not meant to be numbed. If you're numbing, that means that you are hiding. If you're numbing, that means you're not clearing. If you're numbing, that means you're not feeling anything. And you're supposed to feel things when it comes to this person, when it comes to this journey, when it comes to your own crap. You're supposed to feel it all. So there's no escaping it. Do we have to be in lower vibrational pain and energy the entire time? We do not. We can transmute that and heal it at any time. Some of us, it takes longer than others. But some of us, we're already there. Some people think that it's gone just for it to come back. And then when it comes back with a different type of an energy. And it's just like, wow, I feel like there's certain levels for people on the twin flame journey. Sometimes people will feel, and I'm just going to use this as an example. 1 year, you're in absolute and total agony and just feeling like, oh my God, I just am going to die without this person. Then let's just say the following year, you're just like, oh, I don't even know what I was thinking. I don't even know I was thinking that person was anything special. I'm so done. I'm so over them. And then maybe 6 months later, let's just say, you're just like, I'm thinking about this person again for no reason. I don't need them. I don't really want them. But for some reason, I still feel connected to them. Interesting. Why is that? And maybe you just kind of ignore it and you just keep moving forward with your life. And then maybe that 3rd year, you're finally just like, maybe there is something going on here that's deeper. Maybe it's more about, maybe there's something going on here. Maybe there's something that I still need to learn. Maybe there's still some sort of mystery that I haven't quite figured out yet of this whole twin flame thing. Maybe there's something for me to discover about myself on this journey. And this energy is still nagging me because there's something for me to consider and learn. And yes, it happens to be connected to this person. The twin flame contract was created with that person's energy and your energy, that you guys would basically affect each other throughout a lifetime. Whether you guys are physically in union or not, you guys can still affect each other energetically. So this person is still meant to trigger you in certain ways. But do they have to trigger you to where it's negative every time? No. But maybe they're triggering you with love in your heart and light in your heart. They're triggering passion within you. They're triggering something beautiful within you. So you're not meant to be without this person's energy in this lifetime. So you might want to cut it out. You might want to cut it loose. You might want to cut cords with it. What I'm getting here is that you're meant to learn to dance with this energy. Make it work for you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. There is progress being made on this journey, but damn, is it slow. Slow as the snail that I chose to represent the Knight of Pentacles. Seriously. It's the slowest moving energy in tarot, but guess what? Steady wins the race. Always. This twin flame journey and connection is not supposed to be instant gratification. So if you guys are new on this journey, you probably haven't even made it this long into the video because it's not going to resonate with you. But if you just happen to just be curious and say, what the hell does Angela have to say about this business? If you're on the twin flame journey and you're new and you're expecting to basically just kind of like bypass all the stuff and just come into union immediately, I'm not saying it can't happen because, again, I'm no expert here. But to my understanding and my own, I guess, experience, and also the people that I know that are on this journey and their experiences, doesn't happen to seem like it works that way. It could in special cases maybe, and maybe you are the exception. But it is a slow, somewhat painful, drawn out process. And why? Because it's designed this way in order to help us to grow. And sometimes that takes lifetimes. And that's another triggering statement that sometimes people won't like. They don't want to hear that they're not going to come together in union with their twin flame in this lifetime. But again, who's telling you that? They can't tell the future. They can't tell you that for sure. Maybe that's just something you're telling yourself and you're okay with that. Maybe I'm just not meant for union in this lifetime. If you're comfortable with that and that gives you peace and makes you feel at ease and just helps you to focus on yourself, why not? There's nothing wrong with that belief system, especially if it's helping you. Yep, we have some very slow, calm energy here. Healing and recovery, Four of Swords. Look at that. So zen. It's so zen. Beautiful, right? And I also see the snail here. He's in this desert and he's alone. But he's not alone as in it's sad and dreary. It's a choice. So people are making a choice, a conscious choice, to be solo on this journey right now. Maybe your twin flame made that decision for you. So it forces you to now be with yourself and be in your own energy. And let's just say you're in another relationship, but you're on your own when it comes to your twin flame journey. You've got other connections and you're having other experiences. Great. But the twin flame journey is solo for you. And it's supposed to be. You and this person are not meant for some reason at this juncture, as what I'm seeing in these cards, supposed to be together right now. Why? Because you guys are supposed to make progress in your healing and recovery. Maybe there is some sort of an issue, a codependency, an addiction, a behavioral pattern that would just actually create more problems and chaos if you guys were together. So it's almost like thank your lucky freaking stars that you're not together right now. Because if you were, maybe it would just cause nothing but conflict and misery for you. So sometimes we can feel at peace just knowing, you know what? My twin's got a lot of crap going on right now. I'd rather them stay in their own lane right now rather than trying to get in mine. I'm totally fine with that. I'm all good. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes we're totally at peace with being in separation with our twin flame. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. I just feel like this is equal. I do. I feel like you're there, they're there, and even though one person may have created the separation and you didn't want it, the person watching this video, if that's your case, I'm just getting here that you guys are both on this journey equally, doing the work, but it is on your own. You guys are actually energetically doing it together, but you're not physically together is my point. You're not physically together, but maybe you're not supposed to be. Maybe there's a reason. Sometimes when we have our twin flame by our side, because that energy is so freaking intense, you can't even focus. You can't even concentrate. You lose all motivation. You lose all focus on yourself. Maybe you even lose focus with your mission because the energy is so intense with them that you just want to be with them every second of the day. And that kind of energy is very codependent. That kind of energy is very obsessive, and that's not the kind of energy that we want to be, I guess, projecting onto our person, because that kind of energy would really make anybody run, including if it was done to you, you would run just the same. So we got to make sure that we feel calm within our own energy, that we feel like we don't necessarily need this person. We love this person. We want this person. This person excites us. This person lights our fire like no other. But the thing is, at the end of the day, we finally have come to that state with ourselves that we don't need them like we used to. And maybe that's the point of this separation. We just don't need them. We're not going to fucking die without them. You know? We're going to be all right. We're going to live. We're going to survive. If this person never comes back, we're going to still survive. We're going to still carry on. We're going to be all right. And I just feel like the separation is happening for this very reason, to get people to a point where they are okay not needing this physical union with this individual. Beautiful. Yeah. This connection was meant to activate your soul. It really was. That's what it was designed for. Of course, it could have been designed for other things that maybe just aren't taking precedence right now, over this activation. But an awakening occurred. An activation of your soul has occurred through this individual. And it's equal. I'm not seeing that it's just you. I'm seeing it's them as well. Now, they might not be where you're at on your journey. Maybe they're still struggling in the material world. Maybe they're not quite as awakened as you. But I see the Six of Pentacles as a sign from Spirit saying both of you guys are on this journey. Both of you are making steady progress. Both of you guys are trying to numb out the connection, because you might feel like either it's been so long, or you might feel like you're stuck and you can't make contact or move forward, whatever the situation may be. So you guys are in this healing and recovery mode. And until you guys are feeling balanced, you guys might not be able to have this brand new beginning and fresh new start, which the Fool represents. But I feel like what Spirit is really bringing forth is that message that you guys are supposed to be activated within each other's energy. Did that make sense? Yeah, you're supposed to be inspired by each other. Your muse of a lifetime. That's what this person is to you. That's what you are to them. You activate each other. You help each other to be better versions of yourself. You do. And you don't need to be in physical union or face-to-face or even communicating with this person in the material world in order for this to happen. This is happening on a soul level. It's just naturally occurring because it's a part of your energy. It's a part of your connection. That's why. If you're trying to numb it out, why? Why are you doing it? It can't be done. It can't be done in the way that you're hoping. That you're hoping to wake up and just never, ever feel anything for this person ever again. It's just my opinion. Can't be done. You can try, but you're just supposed to become at peace with this person's energy. You're not supposed to forget about it. It's a part of you for a reason, and you're a part of them for a reason. And it is for your healing and recovery, and it is for your progress in this life, and it is for you to get you going and to live your best life, to be the best version of yourself. It is through this individual that you will do that in this lifetime, that they will do it for themselves too. So you guys are too important to each other to block it out. Okay? Now again, does that mean that you have to be in physical union in order to reap the benefits of this connection? No. No, it doesn't. You guys don't have to be together in order for this to occur. Last message. Yep, look at that. It's all about illumination and growth. Beautiful. And she has her hands that are together, looking through the eyes of love, looking at it in a very loving way. Maybe a lot of you have had to come through some sort of dark period just to finally get to the light with this connection. Maybe you guys have been to hell and back through this person. Maybe some of you have been so negatively triggered by this individual, or maybe this individual really did bestow upon you some great hurt and deception and betrayal, but it really, really helped you to get down to the nitty-gritty of what was what was really stuck within you. Maybe it really needed to trigger you in such a profound way to where you would once and for all heal this wound for good. So that way you can move forward in a positive way. So we have illumination and growth, and we have steady progress, and we have equally. This is happening both equally. We have healing and recovery, and we have activation. People are activated right now to grow, to move forward. I'm also giving to give to the world. I see two hands. You and your twin flame are meant to do something in this world. And maybe at some point you're meant to do something together. But right now, I feel like you guys are doing something for the world at large, just with your energy being connected to one another. Maybe somebody is creating great things in this world right now, and it's because of the connection that they feel with this partner. And maybe your partner is also creating beautiful things in this world, and it's connected to your energy. So do you see how you guys are still living in your purpose and affecting the world at large in a positive way, not even actually being physically together? I love it. All right, so now that this is what Spirit wanted you to know and understand about your connection, and for some reason, I mean, that took a good 20 minutes to get through. Let's take a look and see what is your person's energy towards you at this particular time. What energy are they holding? We're going to break it down into 4 different categories. What is your person holding towards you at this particular time? What energy are they holding? This is my Twin Flame Oracles. Sorry, there's too many cards. I didn't want to take a chunk, so let's just fan them out like this. All right, when this person thinks about you, your twin flame, what is their energy that's connected to you? Okay, well, they're definitely connected to you. They're thinking about you. I get this most definitely. What are they thinking? I think this is a good time to go into these cards. What is your twin flame thinking? Or what do they want to communicate with you? What are they thinking about communicating to you? So your twin flame does think about you. It just goes to prove to you that you guys are connected, even though you guys may not be in each other's lives in the physical world. That's the one that wants to come. A lot of signs are pointing to you lately. So a lot of signs are pointing to communicating with you. I'm getting to that the universe is communicating with them that are signs pointing to you. So there's certain signs that your person is seeing, and they're connecting the dots to you. Wow. Just because we have this, I want to go ahead and get a sign from Spirit. Spirit can help us out with some of these signs that they're connecting to you. We have 666, so they might be seeing numbers is what I'm getting, and it might be specifically the 666 number, which is raise your vibration, choosing peace and harmony in your thoughts and with others. I feel like what your twin flame is doing right now is they really are trying to raise their vibration. They're really trying to choose more peace and harmony in their own thoughts when it comes to them, with themselves, with the world at large, and you're a part of that, okay? So if you had issues with them in the past and you guys really have not had an opportunity to speak or patch things up, and you guys have this unfinished business, I feel like your person is now on some sort of a spiritual journey, which we just saw. Okay, they are illuminated, they are growing, they're making steady progress, they are going within themselves, they're activated, they're healing, they're recovering. So they're doing something to actually improve their own vibration. And for some reason, these signs now are starting to connect to you. They're pointing to you. So as they raise their vibration, as they're feeling higher in frequency, it's actually connecting them to you. Do you see that? So if they were in lower vibrational energy before, or really lost in their darkness, they were not able to basically see things clearly or able to connect the dots with you. But now all of a sudden that they're raising their vibration, this is now starting to point to you. Now, does it cast that they're going to reach out to you? No. But do know that Spirit is communicating to them with signs that are pointing to you. And because they're raising their vibration, that's why they're seeing these signs. They're able to better see these signs because they're in tune with their higher self. Beautiful. I just want to get, just something else besides the 666 here, besides the numbers. Besides them raising their vibration, what else do we have? We have table and gathering. Okay, one last card. Ooh, we have hidden veil. Okay, so they're hiding the fact that they want to communicate with you. So they're not really bringing that to the table. And I just am putting this all together. They're not putting it to, or bringing that to the table, that they want to gather, that they want to basically make communication with you and come together and break that bread and basically, fix this issue with you. They're not bringing that to the table in the physical world. It's actually hidden. They're hiding that from you. They're hiding how they truly feel about you. Okay? They are. So they can hide from it. They can numb it. We also saw that your person does try to numb this connection too, because it's constantly with them as well. So they might be trying to numb it and hide from it, but I'm getting the energy, you can run, but you can't hide, unfortunately. So right now, I feel like what they're doing is they are trying to figure out the hidden knowledge or wisdom behind some of these signs. What does that mean? What does that mean when I see this? Or, I've heard this song a few times, or I keep seeing the same book. Like, they're doing research is what I'm getting. They're gathering information is what I'm also getting too. They're gathering information as they raise their vibration. And a lot of this new energy that they find themselves in is connected to you. So they're really in their headspace about you, thinking about you a lot. And they're really starting to see a lot of signs that are pointing to you, even though they might be very perplexed by them and it might be very mysterious to them. They're still trying to gather up information as to what it all means and why these things are connected to you. So do you see how they are being activated? They're activated here on their journey too. It's not just you. They're awakened. Now, they might not be fully realized here, but they are awakened on this journey. Okay, heart space. Oh my gosh, as soon as I said that, I was like, what if I pull the unawakened card? What exactly does that mean? Well, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say about this. So the heart space, we have unawakened. This person is awakened. So what do we have unawakened? What does this have to do with? Please enlighten us. Yeah. Okay, this is what I'm picking up on, you guys. There's a reason that it came up like this. They feel like you no longer have any feelings for them. And that might not resonate with some of you, because some of you might be going, well, the last text message or the last message that I sent to them, I professed my love for them. They ignored it. They blocked me. They ghosted me. So some of you might be feeling like, you know what, that just doesn't resonate with me. So take it as it resonates. But what I am getting specifically is, so some of you guys are dealing with somebody that feels like your heart is not awakened. That meaning like you're no longer feeling this connection. That's why we have earn as in mourning. As in, they've caused too much pain for you, or there's just been too much water under the bridge, or too much time that has passed. So it's almost like an energy that I'm getting is they're kind of like maybe even giving up at this point of a reconnection, giving up on even reaching out, giving up on even, really pursuing this. But Spirit won't let them forget. Just like Spirit won't let you forget. Spirit won't let them forget either. What else do we have? We do have 444. So there's numbers coming up. See, 6 plus 4 is actually the number 10, and 10s are about completions of cycles. So it says your hard work and determination is creating blessed foundations for the future. So I feel like in this person's heart space, because they feel like maybe they can't, they feel like something is over. They feel like it's too late. They feel like maybe, again, there's too much time that's gone on. There's too much water under the bridge. There's too much damage that's been done. They feel like, I can't really do anything about that. So some of them are just really working hard in the material world, just working on their own foundation, which is great. Because what is this doing actually? It's creating a blessed foundation for the future of your connection, whether it's in this lifetime or the next. And I know some people are going to be like, you're either going to get it or you're not. They're awake. I told you that this unawakened card did not come up because this person is unawakened in their heart with how they feel about you. Yes, they're still trying to figure out certain, signs, and they're trying to figure out the mystery here. But this person is very much awakened in their heart space towards you. They very much are, but they're afraid that you're not feeling this connection anymore. They're afraid that somehow maybe you're not on the same path as them. But they're on a spiritual journey. They've had their awakening. They're on a spiritual awakening. So I'm getting here that what happened between the two of you, the pain that happened, sadness, the grief, the mourning period has actually created an awakening in this person's heart because of you. You're connected to their awakening. Beautiful. You're connected to this person's awakening. They're in that 11-11 energy. So we have 10 and 11. It's like now that they are, working on completing certain cycles, they're finally going into like this more ascended level on their spiritual path. They're awakened to keep moving forward, to keep discovering more. So the way that they feel about you is supposed to be a mystery. It's not supposed to be completely spelled out for them, because if it was, they may not be propelled forward to discover something. They may not feel like motivated in a way to move forward with how they feel. So there's something that is connected to you that's actually creating more of a foundation in their heart space, solidifying their feelings, causing them to feel more secure. I feel like this person is also feeling a lot more secure and stable in their emotions than they were possibly with you in the past. So they've grown. They've grown through the pain and heartache of your connection, and they've had some sort of spiritual awakening because of their heart connection with you. Love it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the physical world. Yeah, they're feeling your vibration. They're feeling your energy in the physical world. So this is very important to realize that whatever energy you're in, your twin flame's picking up on the energy too. So if you're in a very high elevated state and you're feeling really good, like they're benefiting from that vibration. But if you're in a low vibrational state where you're feeling upset and you're feeling like you're in that period of mourning, and this could also be one of the reasons Spirit is telling you here, if you are mourning and sad, your twin flame is picking that up. And that can cause them to want to stay dark in this connection and not want to walk towards it, not want to open themselves up to it. So be careful is what Spirit is telling you. Make sure you're in high vibrational energy with them and you're not in sad, dreary energy. If you're in that energy, it might cause them to still, miss a little bit of the mark with you. So let's go ahead and get some signs for this vibration. Any kind of lower vibrational energy, I'm telling you, they're picking up on it. So when you're not feeling secure, when you might be feeling jealous or envious of other people that found their happiness but you didn't, maybe some of you are not in the energy of jealousy. I just see this as wasp, as in I got stung, I'm pissed, I'm never going to love again, I'm never going to trust again, I'm done. That kind of energy is not going to work for you. It's not going to work for you, and it's not going to benefit this connection. It's not going to benefit you, most of all. But it's not going to benefit the connection. So the physical world, what you're doing in the physical world, the connections that you're carrying on, the work that you're doing, the vibration that you're in, if it's in this very stung energy, it's not working for you. It's not working to bring this connection into union. We have cosmic plan. So this is about just being in a state of acceptance. Whatever's meant to be is going to happen. It's all a part of the cosmic plan. Everything that you have woven, everything that this person has done the same, everything is connected. All the experiences, all the different, ups and downs, the peaks, the valleys, the highs, the lows, the challenges, the positive things, all of it is connected. It's all happening for a reason. So it's Spirit's way of saying, get into this ebb and flow. This ebb and flow, this web of this cosmic plan and what it all means. Everything has to connect a certain way before certain things can basically come into alignment. So it is about vibration. I feel like physically you and your twin flame obviously are just not in the same vibration in the physical world. You guys are definitely feeling that equal energy where you guys are both doing the work. But it's just there's still something that's off. Your twin flame, we can see here, is still recovering and trying to find themselves. They're trying to figure out some sort of mystery that's connected to you. Right now, you might still be in that energy of mourning and sadness. And so that's something that's kind of that vibrational mismatch. But now we have white. which is purity, innocence, safety, and light. And I've chosen an angel for this image. And this just means raise your vibration. Come towards the light with your energy. That is the energy. That is the vibration that you want to be in order to perhaps draw this back into the same vibration. When you guys are of the same frequency, you guys will come together as a match. Your paths will cross again. Yeah. Beautiful. All right, let's get the last message. Let's see how they spiritually connect to you or energetically connect to you. Oh my God. Return. So let's go ahead and get the messages that are connected to return. I feel like this person is feeling a pull towards you, a pull to come back into your life. They're feeling the draw. Not only are they getting these signs from spirit, but they're feeling your frequency, your vibration. Interesting. We have incubation, but I feel like they feel like they're not ready. It's almost like they have this inner knowingness that things are not quite ready just yet. It's still in that incubation stage. They're still growing. They're still learning. It's still not time. Those eggs they're not hatched yet. But we have disturbance. So this to me is like the tower energy. So again, it really isn't up to them in some sort of way. Yes, there is free will here, but I feel like what Spirit is saying is that we can sit on those eggs, but at some point they're going to hatch. So if we don't do something, there may be a disturbance. And that disturbance might cause us to basically, shit or get off the pot, right? Some kind of energy like that. Oh my gosh, takeoff, voyage. Like, what are we going to do? Are we going to sit here? Are we going to do nothing? Or are we going to basically move on? Are we going to move forward? Are we going to come back? Are we going to make this happen? So I feel like there's going to be some sort of disruption in the energy field between you and your twin flame. Like, people are very safe and people are feeling really okay with where things are at. But Spirit, I'm being told, has other plans. So get ready. Get yourself prepared because something might really shock you. And I'm not getting it's a negative shock. I'm getting it's somebody's back and you're like, holy crap, I never thought in a million years that was going to happen. You've got to be shitting me. It's that kind of energy. You're in absolute disbelief. Now, I'm not trying to, create any kind of a fantasy here or false hope for anybody. But that is the energy of your twin flame right now, connected to you and some of the things that they're maybe, just feeling. So let's get some of their thoughts. What are some of the thoughts that they have in regards to the past? I don't know why I'm feeling drawn to go into this deck here, but let's do it. This is the Chakra Mindset Balance Oracle cards. Let's get some energies of the past, and then we're going to get some energies of the present. So for the past, I'm going to use my Twin Flame Messages original. What is the energies of just past? Okay, so we have receptive to others. So this is how we connect with other people. The sacral chakra and being apart has been life-changing for me. I feel like what they're telling you here is that obviously you guys have been apart. You may have been apart for a very long time with this individual, but this actually has been life-changing for them because it really helped them to be receptive to other people. It forced them to go into a different direction, maybe entering into different kinds of relationships in order to grow as a human being. And I feel like that is what is exactly they're telling you here. Being apart has actually changed this aspect of me to where I'm more receptive to listening to others. I'm more receptive to want to, talk less and listen more, or, just open myself up instead of thinking about only myself. There's a change in the way that this person, your twin flame, is responding to human beings now. They're different. They've changed. They've changed from who you used to know them as. That's fantastic. Let's get a current energy. We have the crown chakra purpose. This is about being connected to our higher selves. So some energy that's current is they're feeling like they finally understand something. Like that awakening, that aha moment energy. There's something that they have that's connected to you. You are irreplaceable. They're seeing you as something that is divine. They're seeing you as someone who is very special in their life. But again, they're on this path right now where they're trying to figure it out. It's a mystery to them. It's a mystery to them that they still feel your energy, that they're still connected to you. They are getting a lot of signs that are pointing to you, but they still can't quite figure out why. They've had their awakening through their feelings for you. And it might have been because of all of this stuff from the past, is in this mourning and this sadness and this grief that either they caused you or you caused them, that really propelled them to basically do the work. And so now in the physical world, it's kind of like you guys are both just kind of in this vibration. They're feeling your vibration, positive or negative. So it's Spirit's way of reminding you that if this is something that you want, you got to make sure that you're in alignment with that. But I think the overall message here is these last 4 cards, which is their spiritual energy with you. Their spiritual energy is here. They're getting this information to return. Why? Because you're special. And if they sit on it too long, it's almost like Spirit is going to intervene. And I'm not talking about taking away free will, but creating some sort of disturbance in their lives in order to get them off their ass to do something. That's really, really strange, right? Yeah. And I'm getting it's because there is some sort of a purpose, perhaps, for them to see you as a person, like a divine counterpart, a person that is special just for them. So doesn't mean that they can't live their purpose without you. I just want to make that clear. Just like you can live your purpose without them. You can. They can for you too. But they have this draw towards you. They have this pull towards you. They have this energy that's connected to you that they can't figure out. It's a mystery to them. It's a mystery. Wow. So let's go ahead and close up this reading with just certain, I guess, lessons that need to play out. We're going to go into the Reclaim Your Power Oracle cards by Anthea Spark. What certain energies just need to play out, I guess, in order for maybe something to happen here? Because when I went into this reading, I very much was in the mindset of, connecting with people that are just kind of like, you know what, whatever is supposed to happen. Great. Or, you know what, me and this person are probably not going to come back together in this lifetime, and I'm totally okay with that. Or I've just given up. It's never going to happen. Either way, whatever mindset you were coming from, do you see how beautiful and deep this reading was that really showcased why you are connected to this individual and why it's important for you on this journey to, in a way, stay connected, not in a super attached, obsessive way. It's a detached, unconditional love kind of a way, but it is important. They are a part of your soul's journey, your soul's purpose, your ascension process. So this did not happen by accident. This is not meant to destroy you for good. It's meant to actually, you're meant to survive it. And maybe, and just maybe, if you guys both survive it, there's a possibility of you guys coming back together in this lifetime. Oh my God. So this is what's yet to be experienced. Twin flame. It says the 11th mirror. The 11th mirror, twin flame. Our heart, our love. You guys, that's really amazing. I mean, this is yet to be experienced. I mean, you guys are already in the twin flame journey, but this is about facing one another. Now, again, I'm not predicting that this is going to happen, but we're asking Spirit to showcase to us what's still yet to come. What more we're going to experience on our journey, what's left. Face each other as twin flames. That's beautiful. So that's an indication to me that it is possible for you and your twin flame perhaps to come together in this lifetime. Again, this is not giving people false hope. This reading isn't designed to keep you guys on the twin flame journey. If you are about ready to throw in the towel, you can still remain on this journey and have it affect your life in a positive way without your person. Absolutely. But maybe some of you just really needed maybe that little glimmer. Maybe you just needed it, that little glimmer, that maybe there's a possibility. Maybe there's a chance. Now, you're not supposed to sit around and wait for it, I'll tell you that. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. See? Look at that. Unconditional love. It's what it's all about. You've got to be in the energy of unconditional love. Do you see what the key word is here? New story. If the story that you're telling yourself is that twin flames are meant to come together, I'm not here to say you're right or wrong, but if that story is fucking you up and keeping you stuck, you need to change the story of what twin flames are and what they aren't, perhaps. The one thing that I will say, and that I do know because I feel it with every fiber of my being, right or wrong, is that twin flame connections are about unconditional love. It's unconditional love at its finest. So if nothing else, you are supposed to hold unconditional love for this soul in this lifetime, just as they hold it for you, in order to help each other be the best versions of yourself. And if that's all you get from this connection, you have to accept that as a beautiful gift, because it is a beautiful gift. It might not be the gift that you wanted, as in that physical romantic union, living happily ever after, but it's still a gift, so don't shit on it. Yeah, temperance, emotional balance. So this is about balancing the energies still being balanced. So these are things that are yet to come. Tempering the energy back and forth. I also see the temperance card as a twin flame angel. It's like a specific angel, or a specific spirit guide, I should say, that is designed to overlook this connection. So again, we all have different belief systems, and that's one of my belief systems. One of my belief systems is that obviously we come down into this planet with specific guides that have been human beings in previous lifetimes. We also have deceased loved ones that have passed over that become spirit guides, and we also have specific angels perhaps that come down, maybe archangels, that work with us specifically on specific things. But I also do believe that if you are a twin flame, this is just my opinion and belief system, that we all have a specific what's the word I want to use, like almost a liaison, somebody who is helping the twin flame connection, helping the two twin flames, on their journey, on their path. So I feel like this angel is showing up, or this guide or liaison is showing up in this reading. That's helping these two people out on their twin flame path, their twin flame journey, helping them to get into that new story of unconditional love. Don't forget, at the end of the day, it is about unconditional love. And a lot of people forget that. They're so focused on the romance. They're so focused on the union. They're so focused on all of those amazing feelings that you get when you think of your twin flame. I get it. But at the end of the day, you got to balance that shit out. You have to. You have to find a way. Yeah, love it. I love this card. Judgment. The second mirror, judgment, emotional charge. When I see this card, what it says to me, this is a connection. Like I said, it's a muse of a lifetime. It is meant to charge you up to be the best version of yourself. No one on this planet can do it like your twin flame. Now, it doesn't mean that no one else will make you feel alive, that you will never experience great love. That's not what it means. But no one's going to rock your world like your twin flame. So it's a specific connection that is designed in order for you to break certain patterns within yourself that no longer serve you in a positive way. That's the judgment card to me. The judgment is all about, really examining ourselves and really examining who we are and looking in that mirror and basically being a judge of our own character. Are we who we want to be? Are we being the best versions of ourselves? Could we improve? Could we be better? So this person is essentially a mirror to you, and you are a mirror to them. You're supposed to get emotionally charged. You're supposed to get triggered in a positive or a negative way for a reason. And that is so that way you guys can heal and emotionally balance yourselves out through this twin flame connection. Last card. Oh my gosh. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is about fate, karma, and destiny. Reactions. What we put out there is what's going to come back. So this is the thing, you guys. To end the reading with this message is just perfect. What you believe is what is going to be. So if you guys believe that you'll never come together with this person, that might be what the story is, okay? If you guys believe that this is the only person for you and you'll never be happy with anybody else, then that's the story, okay? If you believe that in the right time, divine timing, correct circumstances, whenever that may be, and you're totally just free with it, the universe is reacting to you. And I'm also getting that your twin flame is reacting to you as well, and you to them. So if some of you are feeling heavy, if some of you are feeling intense, if some of you are just feeling certain ways and you're just like, I don't even know why I'm feeling this way, chances are you're feeling this energy from your twin flame. I think a lot of us tend to think that we're the only ones that are feeling anything. And we can clearly see that this individual is definitely still in their energy connected to you. It's definitely still a part of them as well. Because if it wasn't, there would not be a need to try to numb it out, to fight it. Okay? And we also saw an equal energy here. It's not just one-sided, you guys. It's an equal energy between you and them. And they're very much in their headspace about you. And signs are pointing to you specifically. And they're trying to unveil and figure out why the hell that is. Okay? So sometimes you're just reacting from their energy. Sometimes you're feeling their energy. But again, this reminds you, they're feeling your energy too. So if you want that to be a positive experience, make sure you're in high vibrational energy, that you're in when you're thinking of your twin flame, when you're working with their energy, when you're feeling their energy. Make sure it's positive. Make sure it's uplifted. Make sure it is balanced. Make sure it is charged up in the correct way. You don't want a negative charge. You want a positive charge. So that's the thing. The universe responds, and so does your twin flame. So at the end of the day, that's the message that Spirit wants to close with. Oh my gosh, what an amazing reading. Again, it is not, predicting or proclaiming that you and your twin flame are destined for reunion in this lifetime, but it is for those of you that have finally gotten to an okay state, or maybe even a state of, you know what, I think I'm done with this journey. I hope that there's some messages that came through this reading for you today that have helped you. And that's the reason that I did this reading. This reading is probably not going to be a huge viewed reading because a lot of people are going to click off of it after I have the intro, which says it's for twin flames that, you might not come back into union and you're okay with that. Three-quarters of people are just going to click the fuck off. And that's fine. So the quarter of you that maybe made it and stayed through this reading, congratulations, because you are really, really on a twin flame journey and you really are doing the work and you're really getting it and your person is getting it. And the universe responds to people that are doing the work. Okay? So that's what I want to leave you guys with. So thank you so much. I hope it resonated. Have a great day. Bye-bye.